Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the Ox. So welcome back all my Oxen friends. How are we doing? I hope you're doing all right. Let's find out, shall we? So we shuffle these around and pull 3 cards out for you guys. Let's move them a little bit around like this, up and down, round and round. And we'll stop about there, and we'll take that one from the bottom, we're going to take that one from the middle, we're going to take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got 2 blacks and a white there. We're going to start off with that negative space, but we are going to move into that positive space. But as I've always said before, black isn't always an attack, white isn't always all right. We're going to be looking at the compatibility when we flip these cards over, and we've got the black rat coming into play. Now that is a good example of black not being an attack, because the rat card for an ox is the soulmate card. So we've got a soulmate connection here. There's something that is meant for you right now, as frustrating as it could be. Things to do, challenges to overcome, some stuff to address, maybe a few family issues thrown in for some good measure. But it's all meant for you. It's all supposed to be this way. The rat and the ox, they do really well together, okay? So this is a good card. But I'm looking at family stuff here. I can see family stuff, the lack of security potentially. And you need that security. You have a need for it. I think right now you are tolerant of it because you understand that family is family. And you can't really do much about it. But it does not mean that it's not frustrating and that it's not upsetting. I think right now you're just trying to prosper with this. You're trying to help everybody out. You're trying to be equal. You're trying to be fair. You're trying to give people fair opportunities. You're trying to listen to them. You're trying to see their perspectives. You're trying to be like the negotiator, the man in the middle, the one that's conducting, all women in the middle. And you're kind of like conducting this negotiator role where you're compromising and whatnot, but to no prevail, because it just seems like you're just beating the drum that nobody wants to dance to. And I can understand that must be really frustrating. That rat is a doer card, and if it's not working what you're doing, potentially you need to change your angle. You need to change the way you're going about this. You know your family know you. There's no point you trying to be all nice when they know you as firm. There's no point you being all happy and positive when they know you as agitated and frustrated. You know, same I suppose difference with, there's no point you pretending to be the bad guy when they know that you're the nice guy. You know, you need to stick in your lane. Stay in your lane, Ox people, because diverting from that is not going to be progressive for you. It really is not. Got a black dog coming in. The black dog, well, the dog in general and the ox can do quite well together. So this is a good example of, again, black not being an attack. But what we are seeing here is you orbiting around your goals, or what you would essentially see as progress. You're orbiting around it. You're not centering in on it. You're not seizing it or taking that opportunity. You're just hovering. You're hovering around it. And that dog energy is trying to push you into that right place, because it's hard for you right now to have sympathy for those around you, especially family members, because it is that family connection. You're so close that you don't have to pretend. You can be straight up and you can say it as it is. And that dog energy is trying to push you into that space, because although there's confrontation there, there's also resolution. And if you were in your lane, if you were in the lane that you were supposed to be in, then you would find it a lot easier to get to where you need to be. Because you're not going to get to the destination that you're trying to get to if you're in the wrong lane, or you miss the junction or the exit that you need. It's almost like you're adamant that going in a straight line is progressive. But sometimes going in a straight line is not progressive, especially if your destination is not at the end of that straight line. So you need to get in your lane, stay in your lane, and actually make a conscious effort to come off when you need to come off, and come off at that junction that is supposed to, in some ways, be your path to get you where you need to be. That rat there is telling you that this is going to be something that you're going to learn from, you're going to get opportunities from, you are going to find solutions from, you're going to be able to progress from. But you've got to put in the hard work. And I'm not saying that you're against that, but you do need to consider that that hard work is not an overnight jobby. We're looking at a long-term thing here. Maybe a very long-term thing. And I guess it's like kind of dragged out as well because it is family. It's not something that you would easily just walk away from or give up on. It's something that you are going to pursue. It's something that you are going to be dedicated to. It's something that is going to remain a persistent kind of constant for you, because family is family and it's not going anywhere. And you can't expect it to go anywhere. You know, you want to do what's best for it. You want to communicate and talk. You want to open up the lines of communication and resolve this. It is something that you are wanting to do. It's just incredibly difficult because, again, like I say, you're not in the right place at the right time. This is obviously going to be frustrating for you because you're going to realise sooner or later just how lost you are. Not to worry too much, I suppose, because there is a catalytic moment coming and it is going to be positive. The only unfortunate thing is that the catalytic moment that's coming, that's in the positive, is conflicting. This is your conflict card. The sheep and the ox, they do not get on very well. They are not the bestest of friends. In fact, they can be the worst of enemies. You definitely need to steer clear of conflict, because when it comes to family matters or matters like this, the conflicts that arise can be really personal, really in-depth, really intimidating, really just full on. And with that conflict card coming in with the sheep there, what we are looking at now is a conflict that you may just potentially lose. This isn't just being in the wrong lane and getting lost. This is being in the wrong lane, getting lost, running out of fuel, being parked up on the side of the road, and then it's starting to snow. And it could have all been avoided if you just stayed in your lane and just concentrated on what you were good at and stuck to what you knew. You would have come off at the last junction, you would have left the motorway on that exit, and now you would have been pretty much where you were supposed to be and reaching your destination. You're not going to be able to do that just yet. I'm really sorry to say, but this is going to be a long-term thing. When it comes to family, it can be worth it. Some would argue it might not be, but unfortunately it is going to take time, whether it's worth it or not. You've got to put the effort in, you've got to put the time in, and you've got to stay in your lane. It's as simple as that, my lovely oxen. You need to stay in your lane. You're biting off more than you can chew, you're taking on more than you can handle, you're getting into conflicts that you know little about, you're basically building the rod for your own back, and that's not good. So as I say, try your best to stay in your lane, okay? And we'll see how you get on with that next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the ox. My next reading will be for those born in the year of the tiger. So if you are interested in what the tigers are up to, I will see you in that video next. If not, no worries. I'll just see you next week when we come back and do another video for you guys born in the year of the ox. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.